there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we are talking family friends of DJ Twitch speaking out after his widow is announcing a tell-all. So anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is ever personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. And so a couple of housekeeping things, you guys. It's 2025. Stay alive. It is free to follow me, you guys. It is absolutely free to follow me at this channel, Anonymous Tea. Also my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. We got some stuff going on this week. So also my TikTok, Anonymous Tea Podcast. I will be having some clips of both this video and my previous video on this evil widow coming up later today. And also follow me on the gram at AnonymousRealityTV when you get a chance. So quickly to recap, you guys. This video is about the former DJ and producer that was on the Ellen DeGeneres show, also formerly was on So You Can Think You Can Dance, also worked there as well as was a runner-up and had several opportunities, was glowing up, had all of these positive things going for him, married Allison Holker because she saw the come up, you guys, and something in the milk has never been clean, and nonetheless, he passed away by unaliving himself at the end of December 2022, right? She was the one who came out and said, nobody say anything, right? Everything, we want to keep everything private, this and that. Do not say anything at all. I'm completely heartbroken, We didn't say anything. We left her alone, but we noticed she immediately took DJ Steven Twitch's boss's name out of her bio on Instagram. Like literally, what was it even, after the funeral or after it was announced that he was gone? Like just already washed her hands of him. Debuted this new boyfriend of hers as if we cared, and is doing a people exclusive, you guys, and is airing out all this dirty laundry. Literally combed through his journal, you guys, to write a tell-all book. Apparently he revealed some essay stuff in the book, in his journal, that was not meant to be public ever. Also revealed some other issues with depression and some other private things. The purpose of a journal is for it to be private, not to see the light of day. Then she's alleging out of nowhere that she found drugs on the day of the funeral when she was trying to look for an outfit for him to wear. But the family and friends are fighting back, you guys, because they're telling you not to buy this tell-all book that is coming out on February 4th. It is a lie. It is a scam. It is a complete destruction and disrespect to, the late DJ Twitch's life and reputation and everything else, and then had the audacity to include in this interview a last thing that he said to his daughter, that I wish I could be your Superman. Like just things that is just not okay, as your daughter is in school still and is dealing with all types of things that teenagers go through, and you thought this was appropriate to release to the world. I told y'all in the previous video, she wasn't even allowing the family to see, the kids, the legacy that, DJ Twitch left, not allowing any of Steven Boss's family to see him at all. Well, the family and friends, like I said, have spoken out and spoken back, and we're going to get into all of it, you guys. So first, on Twitter, or X, Candace Dillard from Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, I know what y'all are going to say. She tweeted this in response. She said, I'm not even going to say it, but this white woman is doing everything but protecting her black children and her black husband's legacy. She should have kept this in her therapist's office, SMH. Now, I know y'all guys, well, AKA shaking my head. I know y'all about to go in, because y'all about to be like, Candace, you married a white man who is a deadbeat, allegedly, of 3 kids, 3 mixed kids or whatever else, right? I already know y'all about to go in. Listen, a broken clock could be right twice a day. I know y'all about to go in on Candace, but that's not the worst part of this, right? So this was from the cousin on Twitter. And they saw this People magazine article. They saw this exclusive about this book. And the cousin was like, listen, yeah, I don't give a bleep about an NDA. This crazy woman made me and his actual family, including, I'm not sure who else. I think he met the mom. I think he said that in another tweet. Signed an NDA just to even attend the funeral. She's been trying to tarnish his legacy and refuses to let the Boss family see the children, only to exploit and lie on my cousin, HELL no. And said literally the NDAs when they were going to the funeral, when they were walking to the funeral, were literally being passed out as the family walked in. As they walked in, they were being passed out. Some people were like, you should go to the blogs, you should do an interview, this and that. And he said, I do not need to make money off of them. Money does not move me at all. This is about what's right, and I don't feel that she is being right. I am so tired of keeping my bleeping mouth shut, bro. You did our family so effing dirty. She will not let our family see the kids. He wasn't an addict. He smoked weed and was actively trying to quit. He wasn't some junkie. And then, of course, we have more people speaking out that are not feeling it, you guys, that saw through this. So, this person is a producer on, was one of the producers, I believe, for Netflix's that Dancer Cult TV show about the people that were trying to get out of, the parents that were trying to get their kids out of some of these dancing cults and whatnot. And she said this. She said, Allison Holker is promoting a new book that is not about her, but rather about her late husband, Steven Twitch Boss. At the time of Twitch's death, Allison went public and said there were no warning signs. She gave a televised interview claiming Steven did not suffer from mental illness and there were no issues in their marriage. After his death, Allison forced family and friends to sign NDAs, and she blocked Steven's family from seeing his kids. She claimed that she wanted to protect their children and protect Steven's image. However, now Allison wants to paint Steven in a different light. She seeks to expose allegations of child SA that she claims Steven endured as a child. She writes that she found out about the abuse in his journals, which I'm still just done. Most disturbing is Allison's reaction to the allegations she felt portrayed. Allison Hassel accuses Steven of addiction to substance and claims he didn't shower for days and weeks leading to his death. She claims she was blindsided after finding illegal substances in their closet, yet she also claims he smoked day and night. So which is it? Blindsided or she knew? All this is being done to smear her late husband, disclose private details about his life that cannot be proven, and disclose childhood SA that Steve never disclosed to anyone. So how does anyone know it's true? This is obviously a money grab and shameful betrayal to Steven Boss and his family. This is shameless. This is disgraceful. This is dishonorable to Steven's memory. These are not her stories to tell, but Allison is still using her late husband to gain clout and fame while continuing to mistreat his family. Do not buy. No matter, and then there was another post that Without a Crystal Ball said, no matter how many times Allison Holker changes her story and tries to exploit her husband's death, those of us who know the truth will not forget the real Steven Boss. In my opinion, Steven was married to a narcissistic sociopath that dimmed and destroyed his life. Even though their marriage appeared perfect on Instagram, Steven's closest friends and family knew the truth. Why did Steven not have any of his money in Allison's name? Why did Steven intentionally keep his assets separate? Steven's family and friends will tell you that he was not an addict of anything. He simply wanted a different life than the fake one Allison cultivated on the gram. In my opinion, Steven's light and legacy is being intentionally dimmed and slandered by Allison so that she can elevate her fame and influence. That is, it's giving that. It absolutely is. She appears to be the victim in every instance. An empathetic spouse would not be angry at their spouse for their death after 2 years, but Allison is still angry with him, even though she claims he was struggling with mental illness. And Allison feels betrayed that he had secrets in his journal that he never disclosed to her. That's not a normal response either. The view that it is becoming more clear is Steven was trapped in a marriage with a narcissist, and his death is still clouded in mystery. Today we honor and remember his legacy of positivity, his unconditional love and support of friends and family, and his commitment to entertaining all of us when he was struggling. We love and miss you, Steven. Also, she tags Allison and says that you are a disgrace and a despicable human to do this to a grieving family, to expose allegations about your late husband that cannot be proven is disgusting. You have no shame. To Stephen's family, I am sorry for your loss. This book should never have been public. Also, somebody close as well said, how dare you do this to sell a book? You don't really know me because you always refuse to acknowledge me the few times I was around you with him, but I am an old friend of Stephen's. I remember when he fell in love with you. He was giddy over you. He would never do this to you if the shoe was on the other foot. He hated all things that you have become, the spotlight, the limelight, the attention you seek. Who does any of this serve? Not Stephen, not his memory. It definitely doesn't serve his children or his family. You have become the definition of what he didn't want to be. Wow. And then also we stand with the Boss family as well, because also another relative has been reposting as well. So then she also also wanted to say that he was cleared of drugs when he died. That doesn't sound like anybody with an addiction. What about your drinking and drug use, Allison? Family says no lies told. Also, one other thing I wanted to get to was these other posts. So this also was from Courtney, who was on So You Can Think You Can Dance, and says, anyone who knows me knows I go straight to the source during a conflict and handle my business. But since there's clearly no shame in being so public, I haven't said a word in 2 years, but here I go. I was there the moment you both connected. I was there the day you got engaged. I stood by your side on your wedding day. I was in your home the day he died. I was by your side because your husband was my family. It didn't matter how often we spoke, how often we saw each other, we were bonded forever. This by far is the most tacky, classless, opportunistic act I've ever seen in my entire life. We all had to sign some weird NDA to attend his funeral, even his own mother, who you treated like garbage this entire time. And let's remember, you wouldn't have even had a husband if it wasn't for her. Not to share anything or ruin, his name. Ruin his name as if it was that was on anyone's mind in the first place. And here you go, write a book with all the dirty laundry, smearing his name and attempting to dim the bright, loyal, loving light that was your husband, my friend. Whether any of this is true or not is actually beside the point. This is how you, quote, protect the boss name. So you quickly dropped on your social media platforms 48 hours after he passed. His legacy, this is how you protect his children, from any further humiliation, hurt, and despair. This is what you want them to remember about him. You have moved on. You're living your life. You're on every red carpet you can get on, every celebrity row you can sit on. Wow. Every magazine that you can be in. And this is just, oh my gosh, I'm just getting so disgusted. And you needed to do this. Get a journal, get a therapist friend, but publishing a book, shamelessly sharing the pages of your husband's journal, People magazine, what a joke. Yes, he took his own life, which is a fact all of us still can't fathom, and he was clearly having mental health issues, hurting so deeply, and this is your example of empathy, of your love. This smear campaign for a buck is absolutely not what he wanted, no matter how bad he was hurting, not for a second. You're a living, breathing bulldozer. Stick to your own demons. Woo-wee! Dragger! Wow. So where was I? Stick to your own demons. Shame on you, Allison. Shame on your money-hungry team. Let my friend rest in peace. Not your PR. And then also this is part of my other screen grab that is on here as well, that says about the lies and fairy tales. Stephen said this to me in my dreams when he passed. Nothing is what it seems. Also tag Courtney, who I just read her post on. I'm right behind you. I'm done with this girl. You're an evil woman and completely disgusting. How dare you try to destroy my brother's name? I've got a lot to say, gathering my thoughts as we speak, because she just lost her mind. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Watch me help it, y'all. She's lost it. I'm just disgusted. I am honestly, truly disgusted. Even in this picture in the center, you guys, where you can look at how Stephen is just looking so lovingly and kissing Allison on the forehead, and she just has the look of evil in her eyes, you guys. The look of evil. So it was her that was pushing all this social media nonsense. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. She probably was pushing this because he had a gig on Ellen. She was probably pressuring him and forcing him into the spotlight more than when he wanted to be. Being on a, TV show like Ellen is public enough, right? And who knows if she was a part of, behind, like, forcing again, all those dance videos they were doing. Like, it's a hot mess. It just has me rethinking everything that we saw on the Grammy, guys. Because it's one thing to hear it from me or to hear it from media sources or whoever. It's another when you hear it directly from the family and friends. And this isn't a situation where the family's hating or the family's jealous or this and that. This family has been shut out this entire time. Who makes you sign NDAs as you are walking into a funeral of a loved one that you've known longer than the wife's entire existence? And then to do this, well, he adopted your oldest kid. There's 3 kids who think of him as, who this is their father, and they're old enough, especially the oldest is old enough, and even technically the middle child is too, to go online, to go on social media, to go on YouTube, go on TikTok, and see all of these people exposing you for putting out there SA allegations, putting out there that this man allegedly is all of a sudden a drug addict, which had nothing to do with the unalive story in the first place. And it's the audacity for me. You don't give a crap about your kids. You wanted to be famous just like DJ Twitch is, and now you are doing this rollout, and it sounds like from the So You Think You Can Dance people that you have been desperate to be famous. You didn't give a crap about DJ Twitch. You just wanted to use him until you elevated yourself, and then you were going to get to a certain point and divorce him and move on like you already did. For all we know, this man could have been waiting in the wings, as far as I'm concerned. And you were just hoping to get to a certain level of success and then ditch him, except for this pressure probably got too much to him. That's probably why he was depressed. And it was probably triggering him that you were pressuring him to do all this nonsense. This is horrible. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely disgusting. You thought that this was going to stop people from talking about whatever as it pertains. Like, we weren't even discussing DJ Twitch, but see, that's the thing. You want to be in the spotlight, and the only way you can do it is smearing your late husband's name, and it is absolutely disgusting, and it says a lot about you that you won't even allow the grieving family to see the legacy that DJ Twitch has left with the kids. They can't even see them at all. DJ would have never allowed for this. He would have never wanted any of this. And it just shows how disgusting and deplorable of a human being you are. This is not okay. This is the work of Satan, you guys. This is the work of Satan, because who does a tell-all book like this? And again, the friends nailed it on the head. The family has nailed it on the head. You made it seem like there was no issues in this marriage. But literally 48 hours after he dies, you try to delete all traces of the man. As if he never existed to you. Before he never did drugs, you never suspected anything. You guys had the perfect life, the perfect image in those interviews. Now all of a sudden he's a junkie and, couldn't stop smoking and drinking and doing all this other stuff when you said he didn't do any of that stuff previously. So which is it? Which is the truth? Or you just want the most salacious truth to drag your late husband because he is not here to defend himself. But guess what? He's got some writers in terms of family, friends, and supporters who are not going to allow you to tarnish his name and are demanding that people do not buy this book. Absolutely disgusting behavior to start off 2025. These people talking about new year, new me. No. No new year, no new you. Same deplorable nonsense. You really thought this PR rollout was going to go well for you? Oh, no. Absolutely not. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.